Hello and welcome to Geekatplay Studio Tutorials. In this tutorials, we will look on Vue Pioneer and additional components that will create a complete suite for the 3D environment render. So let's begin. The Vue Pioneer application is come for free and you can download it at the Cornucopia 3D. Just click on the link. Okay, from this point, you can select what a Vue application, what Pioneer you want, which one. Um, for example, Windows or Macintosh platform 32 or 64-bit. And after when you start exploring this totally free application, you can decide which component you wanted to expand capability of the Pioneer. So you can create it with all components, full complete suite of the all 3D tools for your environment. So we'll start with the Vue Pioneer and we're going to add each separate component and see how this component can enhance our workflow or what it can help us with. So first go download it free application. When you're done downloading, you can open in your folder, and right here example you can see when you finish uploading what will have it. You have your setup file, and again I'm working in a Windows 7 64-bit platform. If you're working on Macintosh, it will look slightly different, but process will be about the same. So when you're done loading, let's go ahead and run setup file. Okay, this will prompt to some installations, and normally just read and going straight forward each step. So when you're done, click on next. At this point, you will have your software agreement. Of course, to work with application, you need to agree with all these rules. Okay, as well, it will run installation dependency if you needed special library. Currently, it's look for the C++, Microsoft libraries and other ones. After it is done checking for independencies, it will continue to next step. Okay, right here it is found and install all dependencies properly, so we can go ahead and go to next step. Okay, right here you can personalize, so we can go ahead and give it name Geekatplay on both, and on your case you can give it just your name and a company name if you have one. Also, it will prompt you for custom or full. I recommend the have it full installation. In this case, it will include some of the samples. Also, destination and extra content you can specify. Destination is where your application, and a content file if you work in a network environment with a sharing content between different people. Maybe you have it your own folder. This is sometimes you want to point to your network drive or to some other location where you can store it. Many times what I do, because updating different versions, I have an external different place where I store all my different models, and I'm just pointing to that place. But for this tutorial, I'm just keep it everything as default and continue to next step to proceed finalize our installations. So right here you can see we have our installation happen. So we're installing applications as well, just small splash screens about the Cornucopia. Okay, after installation complete, you will come with a screen where it says, do you want to launch program right now or a little bit later? So in our case, yes, I want to launch right now. Let's close this one and click finish. You see, here's a couple of nice things when you start running. It will ask you to register your application so you can activate it. You do require to activate your application for full functional features. If you already have any Cornucopia account, you can create it. The registration will happen through the Cornucopia, so it's kind of nice in this case. In Cornucopia, you will, when you go to shopping inside the store, it will know what kind of application you have. So it's help you select the correct content for your application. In my case, I already have registered with Cornucopia, so I'm going just fill up my username and password and just go ahead and synchronize after. Okay, so in the time you can see synchronization successful. So it's activated this version of the Vue under my name. In this case, we can go ahead and continue to open our applications. It takes a few seconds till it's optimizing and identifying your video card and your settings on the computer so the application can run in properly mode. And right here, of course, it is know my name because I synchronize with the Cornucopia. Option on the beginning, you can start with kick out tutorial, which is very nice. Short tutorials help you very fast start with applications. As well, you have a couple options. One is forbid network internet connections. If on the case you don't want applications send any information or communicating or check for the updates, on this case you can uncheck and do not show this dialog again. So I'll just uncheck it so I don't want to see, but I want to keep it my application connected to the network, so I want to see if with new updates or bug fixes or maybe some other new content is there. So let's click close. Okay, next I'm going to just resize this application to fit our screen. And on this point, we'll go ahead and continue in our next tutorial to overlook of the interface of the application.